it would have to be Carmelo Anthony for sure. Kenyon Martin and Maurice Stoudemire.
Why those guys?
They're just funny. They're just funny, yeah.
Did you see any of those posts by Russell Westbrook, him dancing and singing Taylor Swift and all this stuff?
No, I didn't see any of that stuff.
If fans were to look at your iPod, would they be surprised by anything you got on there that you play?
Not really. I got a little bit of Swedish House Mafia. A little bit, not too much. No, I'm not a big fan like that, but some of their songs are really good. And then I got different genres, but not too crazy. I mean, I'm still into the hip hop R&B side and stuff.
No problem. Cool. Good, Michael.
That's the thing working out. How do you think your game can grow here in this system and with what Bud has put in here and maybe building on? I know you probably haven't think you can take your game to a level that it wasn't in New York.
Yeah, I think just how, just playing against them for the past couple of years now, just the selfishness and, the amount of speed that they have on both ends of the floor. It's kind of hard to pick apart, and scheme their offense because it's so random stuff what they do while you're defending them or whether you're on offense as well. So I think my game could evolve really, really well here. But like I said, I have to see how training camp goes and where I can pick and choose my spots. But at the same time, I know I have the right guys around me that will make the right plays and make the right decisions majority of the time. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy to be a part of that.
Do you feel comfortable at the 2 or the 3? It's kind of a one half a dozen or 6 of the other, whatever that saying is.
Yeah, last year, they had two guys that were basically the same height playing at 2 and 3, starting at 2 and 3. So it doesn't bother me at all. I played some 3 when I was in New York as well, so be good.
Do you see a lot of opportunity there with that 3? I mean, Damari now in Toronto, and obviously you fill that role. Do you see that as something you could kind of reach for?
Yeah, reach for it. I know Damari is a big defensive guy, and I'm just sitting here constantly trying to watch him, trying to see what I can do to help out. Either way, I know we got a lot of scorers on the team, so I'm just looking at trying to fill out all the little things that I can do to help generate a spark that he did when he was.
You're another guy that brings an NBA legacy here. Is there kind of some common connection you can have with guys like Jeff Teague and Al Horford that you guys can kind of talk about your training life before you even got into this league?
Yeah, it's a blessing, obviously, to have. To be part of a legacy like that, to be a part of a group that is big, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just very, very fortunate. I'm very, very excited, to be a part of that, and I'm just going to try to use that to my advantage while I'm out there on the court, and try to use that advantage when I need to talk to my father or anybody else that had a father figure like that.
Are you surprised when you got down there? When it happens on the draft night?
Yeah, it happens on draft night. I didn't know until 30 seconds, so I was surprised, but also it's a new beginning, a new start, and I feel good. I feel great, fresh. Another opportunity to go out there, play the game I love with other teammates that love the game as well. So I'm gonna take this in stride and go out there and compete as hard as I can.
Do you feel like you have something to prove here, or with what maybe people say you didn't quite live up to expectations? I know New York, the team itself made it probably kind of hard to for anybody to. But you come in here feeling like I got something to prove or to show, who the real Tim Hardaway is.
Yeah, you always have to go into the season with a chip on your shoulder, whether you win or whether you're winning or losing. You always work on something new in the summer. You always are excited for this day to come, so you can go out there and show people what you've been working on, show people what you have in your bag. So like I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Like I said, I'm excited to be a part of this franchise, and I'm ready to get things going.
When you watched them when you were at the Knicks and all the sharing of the basketball, did it just what was it like watching them?
It was like string music.
Yeah.
I mean, you see everybody just passing up open shot after open shot to get a great shot, and that doesn't happen very often in this league. You see a lot of one-on-one basketball, pick and roll action, but here, you know, they do so much random stuff in their system. It's just they're reading the defense, and the coach is letting them go out there and play. But obviously, you got to gain that respect from the coach to do it. But you know, they definitely took it to heart and definitely showed it on both ends of the floor as well.
They must have seen something in you that said you translated to this place. You got to feel good about that. They saw some unfelt selfish part about you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that they wanted me here. I'm happy they did whatever they had to do. Like I said, everything happens for a reason, and they wanted me here for some reason, so I'm happy to be a part of it.
You mentioned ball moving and string music. Is it safe to say that Carmelo couldn't fit in the system?
Melo definitely couldn't fit in the system.
Really?
Melo shares the rock, believe it or not, and you know, he averaged five, six assists last year. I mean, it's not like he's not sharing the rock. You know, Melo, he does what he needs to do to help his team win, and you know, that was my veteran when I was put in this league, and whatever decision he made, you know, our team was behind it, no matter what.
Last time we saw you, I think you were going to spend all of 15 minutes in Atlanta. The last couple months, have you been able to click with any teammates, spend some time with them away from the court and on, just kind of get to know these guys a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit here and there. A lot of guys here, you know, love to golf on their free time, you know, get their mind and stuff off the game of basketball for a little bit. But it's all business here. They're all about basketball, and they're all about, you know, coming in the gym early, leaving late, getting their work in, and I'm just happy to be around a group of guys that really prioritize the game of basketball first.
How's your back end?
It's not good.
Not good.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
So you want to play?
No.
Play for paychecks?
No.
So having a dad who's played in the NBA, what's the best advice he's given you?
The best advice my father's given me is just go out there and have fun. All he does is, you know, just preach. Go out there, have a great time. Don't overthink about anything too much, and just play relaxed. And that's how he played the game of basketball when he was growing up, and it got him to where he wanted to get to, and it helped me get here as well.
Who's the best shooter right now? You or him?
Me. He'll tell you that too.
He'll tell you that too.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
What's a couple of things that you picked up from him and learned from him that's helped you now?
Just to grind, how to take care of your body, make sure you listen to your doctors, your trainers, listen to your agents, and just make sure you utilize everything that's around you, because this doesn't last very long. So he just basically told me to do all that.
Okay. Welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you. How you doing?
Coming from the New York Knicks and coming from, unfortunately, a losing season, and now you're coming into the Hawks franchise.